Welcome everyone, this is Jesse with the Daily Diz, and I am at, nope, not at a theme park today, not at Disney, but I am at Zoo Tampa at Lowry Park. Pretty birds, pretty birds. No. Oh, and hey guys, before I get too far in the video, if you can do me a big favor and be sure to hit that subscribe button. It certainly does help my channel, as well as the like button and notification bell so you can be notified each and every time I post a video. So enjoy your day and our day at the Tampa Lowry Zoo. Look guys, we have the seldom seen rare American duck. And then we have, I don't know, what sort of duck that is back there. A sunbitten, not really, it's not a duck, it's a sunbitten. Cute little thing. What is it? Wait, that's sunbitten? Last time we were at the zoo over the summer, this part wasn't open. Crowds here at the zoo have never been really an issue since it reopened, I think late spring, early summer. So social distancing has not been an issue. They do suggest or request wearing a mask, but they do not require it. Or most of the, I'd say at least half, if not 75% or so of the people here at the zoo come visit the zoo typically don't wear a mask here. But again, social distancing hasn't been an issue. Let's see what else we can find. We have a red-browed Amazon parrot somewhere here. Well guys, there is the Great Indian Hornbill. Its bill looks like a shaped like a banana. Hiding back there. Good size bird. Looks like it's it here in the bird habitat. Feels good back here. It's nice and sticky out the rest of the zoo, but feels nice and comfortable here in the shade. Hey there, buddy. Him talking? Yeah. There you go. Yeah. think that's some sort of hornbill, but I can't recall what the name of this one is. Alright, off to the rest of the zoo. Alright guys, we're going to go inside the children's portion of the zoo, Pumpkin Palooza. This is a palm cockatoo. It's found primarily in northern Australia, I believe, and its satellite islands all around Australia, as well as right here in at the Tampa Zoo. Also, to keep cockatoo company, there's some Australian chickens. Hey, talk to us. Hello. I know you can do it. Or maybe not. Alright. We're going to spend time in the rest of the zoo. Come back and see you later. Well, we have a yellow-footed wallaby around here somewhere. Here's an emu. He seems to be all by his lonesome right now. Koalas here. There's one in each room. Really hard to see. See him a little bit better. Just curious how I could fit into one of the kiddie rides. The train's calling my name. No one seems to want to ride the train. Like I said, the crowds are pretty light at the zoo. Majority of people, I mean, I know that wearing a mask is a touchy, sensitive subject, obviously, right now. Typically, I have no problem wearing the mask, especially in confined areas and inside buildings for sure. And if it gets crowded around us, we do have our mask to put on. But really, no one here at the zoo, to be honest with you, is wearing the mask. The employees, of course, staff are wearing the mask, but other than that, everyone's really well spaced and mask free. Well, not much for us here in the children's part of the zoo. We're going to venture over to the primates. Say hi to our distant cousins. Some llamas. Some goats. And a goose somewhere here. Petting the animals, of course, right now is off limits.
Please remember to wash your hands frequently and feel free to use our hand sanitizer.
Little kiddie roller coaster.
Park. We also strongly recommend, for the safety of our animals and guests, that you wear your face mask if able to while enjoying the park. Thank you for your attention, and please enjoy the rest of your day here at Zoo Tampa.
Off to Africa. This throne reserved for the Spider Queen. This must be where they have their haunted, whatever it is. Haunted zoo. I'm not sure what the name of it is here. Well, oh, there they are. Wait, no, that's not, those aren't the cranes. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's hard to see. I think it's pronounced the wattled crane. Wattled crane. Nice sized bird. Stands maybe about 3.5 feet tall. And we have over here more ducks and more birds. So far, that's all we've seen. Lots of different birds in here. More hornbill. And what else here? More ducks. And lots of trees, yes. Pretty trees. That's a pretty bird down there. I'm not sure what kind of bird that is. Oh, it's a masked lapwing. Can't really see it here. With my setting on my camera, it's just a high resolution. I can't really zoom in, so sometimes with some of these animals in the shade from afar, it's going to be hard to really see. Nice little boulder. We're gonna venture deeper into the African safari here in a moment. Well guys, we're going to wait in line to ride the little safari here at the zoo. Like I said, I have absolutely no problem wearing a mask. And this is one of those situations that calls for wearing a mask. We'll be waiting in line here for our turn to jump on the train. So everyone in line is wearing a mask, and I will do the same.
There's no eating, drinking, or smoking while on the train, and this is a continuous moving ride, so have those cameras out and ready to take a picture of whatever you see, but also please secure all other loose items. If you do happen to drop anything off the side of the tram, please refrain from grabbing it and just let one of us know back in the station what and where you dropped it, and we'll send somebody out to get it for you. We're just checking the traffic up ahead, and we're going to see if our coast is clear, and there it is. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go find some animals.
Woohoo!
On the right, there we give Kelly a nice big wave for getting us out safely. Thank you, Kelly. Our first habitat is on our right, and this belongs to our friendly troop of Potus Monkeys. Potus Monkeys are those small yellow monkeys, but they're also the world's fastest running primates. They can reach speeds of up to 34 miles an hour, earning them the nickname the Greyhounds of the Savannah. Here at Zoo Tampa, we are proudly AZA accredited, which means we have exceeded the pillars of education, conservation, animal welfare, and science. We have projects all over the world and here in the state of Florida, but we couldn't do what we do here without people like you engaging with us every day. So go ahead and give yourselves a nice big pat on the back. You're helping save animals all over the world just by coming to the zoo today. On our left, this big blue dumpster is our famous poop dumpster. Our animal care staff collect enough zoo poo every single year to overflow an Olympic-sized swimming pool. But don't worry, not all that poop goes to waste. We partner with local farmers to reuse our zoo poo as fertilizer. So if anyone has any nice organic fruits or veggies at home, we highly suggest you wash them. We're going to round the corner and try to find the ghost of the rainforest, an animal that was not scientifically discovered until 1901, and one we were unable to get a photograph of in the wild until just 2008.
Wow.
Ooh, just a quick moment, folks.
Yeah, everybody.
Aha! I know this behemoth can take the corner. On the left, we're going to try to find the okapi. The okapi lives exclusively in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Just like we love the bald eagle, the Congolese love their okapi, working hard every day to make sure that these animals are around for future generations. Laying against the back fence line, we have our male okapi. Now don't let those zebra party pants fool you. His closest living relative is the giraffe. Giraffes and okapi share a virtually identical skull, an elongated neck, and around an 18-inch long tongue to reach the best leaves. Okapis use those stripes on the behind to help hide away from predators such as lions, hyenas,
Trust me,
or
guys, he's back
a pack
there.
of African painted dogs. It looks like our African painted pack is going to be over here on their Nighthouse side checking something out. African painted dogs are Africa's most successful predators. Working together as a solid family unit, they have an 80% success rate, which is much higher than a lion and hyena, who both only average around 30. There is one animal that a painted dog pack would not want to mess with, and that would be a herd of white rhinos. On our left over here, we have some of our crash. We call the group of white rhinos a crash because they're the most social of all the rhino species, with some of the largest crashes having 15 to 20 individuals. As someone noticed out there, they have some pretty impressive horns. Now, we can actually tell some of our rhinos apart with those amazing horns. Rhinos style their horns in their own way because their horns are actually not made out of bone or ivory. It is made out of the same material our hair and nails are made out of. It's made out of keratin. And just like you and I would go get a haircut or trim our nails, rhinos will file their horns on any hard surface in their habitat, styling it just the way they like it. On the left here, we have lot 3 of our big females and our 10-month-old baby girl. Now right there, what they would be doing is they have her over there by the transfer gate because that is a protective circle for them. They know that they are able to keep her in front of them, but if somebody were to come behind them, all they would do is turn around and use their horns there as a defensive barrier. A fun fact about white rhinos is they actually had their original name due to their mouths. They are the only rhino species that have 2 wide lips to help them eat grasses all day long. And the word in Afrikaans to describe that would be vide. They were called vide rhinos for their wide lips. However, early explorers first heard the word vide and thought they were calling them white. So now instead of the wide rhinos, we have the white rhinos. But if rhinos are a little bit small for your liking, don't worry, we're going to head on into elephant country and find our herd of African elephants. On the left, you're going to see some of our African elephants. In total, we have 2 adult females and 2 younger ladies in here, and I think our bull elephant is around the corner. Our oldest elephant is on the right. We let our animals choose where and who they want to spend their day with, and it looks like she decided to have a little peace and quiet and have this bamboo all for herself to throw around. Elephants are incredibly strong. They can lift up to 500 pounds with their trunk, and at the tip of the trunk are 2 finger-like projections which allows them to pick up something as small as a grape and throw it. And if you look at the elephant's tusks, just like we can be right and left-handed, they can be right and left-tusked. If you ever notice that one of their tusks is shorter or pointed more towards the ground, that is their equivalent to being left or right-handed. This big building on our left is our African elephant Nighthouse. We've constructed this building here to have a couple fun features. We can control the temperature of the floor of this building by running water through pipes that we've laid throughout the floor, so no matter what the temperature is outside, we can keep our herd nice and comfortable on the inside. The walls in there also move, so we can make one extra large bedroom or multiple bedrooms, whatever the herd dynamic needs for the night. And this is a hurricane-safe building, so in case there's any hard weather rolling our way, we can button it up to keep our herd nice and safe. Also, in that instance, it is tall enough to house their tall, nosy neighbors, the giraffes. And it looks like our male Maasai moved to the middle habitat today. We have 3 male giraffes here, the reticulated Maasai and the Nubian, all of them that can be told apart due to their unique coat patterns. And there's our Maasai right here. Keep looking left. They are incredibly tall animals, so we built them an open-air giraffe house back there so that they can look every which direction to keep an eye on everybody. Front and center. Oh, actually on the left here, some of our female Lola Nyalas came out of hiding. Female and male Lola Nyalas will have that reddish coat color with white stripes to help them blend in. But when younger males mature, we have our youngest male by the middle feeding station and his dad on the right. They'll grow a darker coat color and a long set of horns. Coming to steal the show is our male southern ground hornbill. He's showing off what he caught, which could be a bug or an acorn. They are incredible flyers, but they prefer life on the ground. Southern ground hornbills have a strong beak, known to rip open logs to get the best grubs, and they've also been seen eating snakes, lizards, small mammals, small birds, whatever they can fit in their mouths. Now, the tall bald-headed beauty I was starting to talk to was one of our Marabou Storks. They're the world's largest species of stork with an 8 to 10 foot long wingspan. Our last 2 habitats are going to belong to our tortoises. This first one belongs to our 3 Aldabra tortoises, who are all huddled up in the back left. Aldabra tortoises are the 2nd largest species of tortoise in the world, with males averaging around 500 pounds. Our boy is just over 450 pounds, so he still has room to grow. But he's not the biggest rock roaming around. Right next door, we have our male Galapagos tortoise. Galapagos tortoises are the largest species of tortoise, weighing around 600 pounds. But that's just the average. The largest Galapagos on record weighed over 910 pounds, and he earned the nickname Goliath. Now, as we pull back into the station, please remain seated, and one of us will be around to remove those chains for you shortly. We hope you had a great time here on Expedition Africa, but we hope you have a great rest of your day here at Zoo Tampa. If you want to see any of these amazing animals again, right across from the station is the main walking path. If you have any questions, please ask Kelly or I. We'll be more than happy to answer them. And also, please watch your head and step as you exit the tram.
Oh, look at this. Is a giant tortoise. Galapagos, I believe is how you pronounce it. He is a big boy. Of course, we're still in Africa, so as you can guess, these tortoises can be found, you guessed her, in Africa. What do we have? What do we have over here? Yeah, that's exciting. Some Aldabra giant tortoise. Quite a bit smaller than our little buddy over here. He's coming over here to visit. He's a big boy. Boom, 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 boom. Kind of has the face of E.T. Wonder if that's where they got the inspiration from. The tortoise. Wish I could zoom in, guys. I may have to change my setting on my camera. High resolution setting sometimes on some cameras just doesn't allow you to zoom in. All right, adventure over here. These are a lot of the same animals that we just came across on our on the safari, but we could actually get a better view from our little walking tour from the other side. Feels like it's a little bit of a mist right now. He's a what?
Bayduker.
Bayduker. Wait, who's a Bayduker?
That was a Bayduker.
There's a Nyala right there. The little brown one looks like a deer. Or Nyala or Nyala. I think it's a Nyala. Where's the bay? Where's he at? The Bayduker?
Oh no, that one's got some food on his head.
Is it food? Yeah, something. Alright, well, let's go see some. Oh, we got the giraffe, zebra, and the African elephants. Hartman's Mountain zebra. Most of the zoos I go to and I've been to, you see a lot of Grant zebras. And that's of course the name of my son's name. So those zebras always sort of stick in my head. But the first Hartman's Mountain zebra.
They drop 6 feet to the ground, so they start breathing when they're born.
They start breathing.
Breathing.
I'm breathing.
To like knock the wind into them.
Uh-huh.
Sweet. Cool.
Yeah.
That looks pretty.
Yeah, he's very pretty. It's bigger. Must be the male. Well, you guessed her, more hornbills. This one is the silvery cheeked hornbill. Looks like a cute little couple there. Yeah. Yep, you know it. He knows he's cute.
You okay?
A little sign over there, it says talking elephants. The Rhino Reserve. Here's where the elephants come to relax. This is what they call the elephants backstage.
not in my brain.
The water looks refreshing right now. It is. It's a little hotter than yesterday. It's about the same temperature, but it feels a little bit more sticky. I had a nice storm that came through yesterday, and it really cooled things down. It got down to like 61, I think it's 60s last night. Felt great. Nice breeze. I'd do anything to get that breeze back. A little fall weather would be nice too. Some Midwestern fall, not this Florida fall stuff. All right, let's get a little closer to the African elephants.
They're impalas, buddy. This is that big thing, Mama. Nile. That's big. That's that big thing with the horns.
Exciting, guys, exciting, I know. Not getting a real close view of them. They all seem to be like the opposite side of their little habitat. Coming up to the southern white rhino. This is their backside. Look at him taking off. They're running like the Dickens. Again, I don't know if you heard that on our little safari ride a few minutes ago, but the white rhino got their name because they were from a misunderstanding. I guess it was called a wide rhino, and it was misinterpreted as the white rhino and became known as the white rhino. Maybe he's about ready to let it load. Oh, he's cut. He's got a little cut on the side. Little guy back here has got his little tail curled up. There he goes. He dropped it. Thought maybe he was about ready to unload on us. And he got it up again. Maybe he's sniffing around like a dog trying to find a spot. Can't really see, but under the shelter over there is a baby rhino. I believe they mentioned that rhino was about 10 months old. The Indianapolis Zoo just a few days ago lost, I think, their oldest elephant. It was like 50-something years old. I've been to the Indianapolis Zoo many times. That's where I'm from. Alright guys, I think we're gonna venture on to the primate area. Say hi to our stinky cousins. One of our young little elephants is venturing our way. Mama's behind him, keeping an eye on him. Not letting him get too far. There's a couple of young elephants back in here in the habitat. Nice little breeze coming through. Just sit here for a while. Well, we're looking for the Pygmy Hippo, but he must be a real small pygmy because I do not see him. Pygmatized. He's not here. Coming up to the Red River Hog. Enjoying a nice little siesta.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Alright guys, we are here looking at some African penguins. Life certainly is a beach with these African penguins. As you can see, they're just enjoying some shade, nice cool water. I got water log ride right behind the penguins here. Last time we were here, that was not in operation. All right, guys, we are going to venture on to the Roaring Springs. Let the fun begin. Exciting, isn't it? All right. Ooh. Nice little splash. Looks like we'll get a whole ride to ourselves. Alright guys. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yep. Here we go, guys. Ride hasn't even started yet. We're already wet. Exciting. I'm excited. Here we go. Some people don't appreciate getting wet. Where'd the bird go? Woo, a nice breeze up here. Here we go. Hope I don't drop my phone. Camera. Yeah. Woo! That was nice. Woo! Oh, we got it. Oh, we got, huh? Yeah, guys, we got. Oh my gosh. Well, that cooled us off at least for a while.
You must go back down the stairs and make a right in here.
Ah, it's fun. That 20-second ride was you get at least the enjoyment of getting wet and cooled off for a while. We were over here a few times during the summer, and my daughter wouldn't partake. So she doesn't arrive until for a few more days. So then we're off to Disney and Universal Studios again. Well, guys, I got pretty wet. I mean, look, you can see right through my shorts now, and you can see my $20 bill inside my pocket. Oops. Well, guys, it's pretty wet. I mean, you can see inside my pocket there, through the shorts there, my $20 bill. So I got pretty wet. You what? Well, looking for the American black bear. These bears can often be seen in places like the Great Smoky Mountains in Tennessee and North Carolina, as well as other places there in the United States. But he is not to be found. Maybe inside today.
Play, learn how to find food, and defend themselves. Just like humans, skunks don't always stay in the same home forever. These busy little critters tend to change dens each season and will move to another den if theirs is disturbed. Even though skunks can dig their own dens, often they will use the deserted dens of other animals, like gopher tortoises and armadillos. Thanks for spending some time to learn more about our furry friend, the skunk.
He's checking though. You did yet? You did yet? Nice 70s groovy music. Here he comes. Come to say hi. The American skunk, also known by some as the polecat. That little tiny little turtle. Oh, tortoise, I guess. I don't know if it's a little turtle. Huh? Box turtle? He's tiny. Is that what they all are? I guess the other ones are too. They're just bigger. He's trying to tell him I'm a live dummy. Look at my head move. Stop picking at my shell. Dum 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 dum. He's a little. This time he's gonna go up. There he is. I'm close.
He's cute.
What's this little buddy doing? He's gonna get out? Oh, there's the other one over there. Going the opposite way.
Before venturing out to play, learn how to find food, and defend themselves. Just like humans, ghosts don't always stay in the same home forever. These busy little critters tend to change dens each.
It sounded like Gracie's car.
You want a lot of pink? Because of the food they eat, it turns them pink. You want to go home? Okay. We'll start making our way home, okay?
I mentioned this briefly in my Animal Kingdom video a couple months ago, but flamingos change color based on their diets, from the keratin in their diets. You can often, that's the same reason why you see shrimp too change color, and that's the same thing applies to them based on their diet. Go from an orange to a pink. Maybe not the most exciting thing, but there's a nice little breeze shooting through us right now. And we're still a little damp from the water ride, so that breeze feels really good. So we're just going to hang tight and watch the flamingos for a moment. Hey guys, look at this. These little pink beauties. Oh, these are roseate spoonbills. And yeah, there's some thunder too, so we may get another break in this weather here 2 days in a row. Got like a platypus looking bill thing. Huh? Therefore, yeah, hence the term spoonbill. That's a nice little smell to him. I'm sure he doesn't care. Alright guys, let's venture on to, I've been saying this for over an hour now, but eventually we're gonna get to see the primates. We do have the hornbill or great horned owl. Don't want to leave them behind. Alright guys, we have our state cat, the Florida Panther. Taking a little chill time. Trying to keep cool. Looks like he's been playing with pumpkins over there. It's getting into the Halloween spirit. Little butterfly. Alright guys, let's go find those primates. Well, it's only appropriate that we just came across the Florida Panther, and now we're coming up to the alligator. The American alligator that you can also find here in the great state of Florida. Looks like we have quite a few. Pretty good sized alligators. I see 4 so far. That one looks like he's about 8 feet in length on most of them. 8 to 10 feet. You can see it, yeah. Probably can't really see it on camera too well, but there's a manatee there in the medical pool. This little rescue rehab area. These are the western or West Indian manatees, I believe. Although again, I have only seen one so far, but I'm coming up to larger body of water, so we may have some more. Oh, there we go. We got a lot of manatees over here. There we go. Yeah. One down there, and then one over that way. Just keep his little head up to grab some romaine lettuce. There's 3 of them over here on this side, and then there's a few on the other side. I think that with the storm coming, it's cooled down a little bit. You know, nice little breeze. Little duckies and turtles. More thunder. There's some ducks and manatees and pelicans over there on the other side. Alright, here's the home of the river otter. Oh, there they are. They're over there on the other side by the window there. One of my favorite little critters. Yeah, they're over there. Yeah. Can't really see them on camera too well. Oh, it's right there. There's one right there in front of me. Jeez.
He's sleeping.
He's awfully cute. Alright guys, we are inside, so we have our mask on again. This is the inside view of what we were looking at outside, outdoors over there. Looking at manatees from another viewpoint. Although they seem to move. There's the turtles. Here we go, guys. Another view.
Here at Zoo Tampa at Lowry Park, we would like to take a brief moment of your time to remind you, please adhere to our physical distancing recommendation of 6 feet between individuals. Please remember to wash your hands frequently, and feel free to use our hand sanitizer station.
This is a canebrake rattlesnake. We have the eastern diamondback rattlesnake over here, more common name, or common. One we're more familiar with. Here we have some rat snakes. They're not worth mentioning what type of snake. I mean, all snakes are snakes. There's a little pygmy rattlesnake. Still wouldn't want to come across him. Got the cottonmouth. There in Florida, cottonmouth. Very poisonous. There's even the old harmless garter snake. As a child, I wouldn't even have anything to do with them. It's a Florida pine snake. Apparently this was the coral snake's dinner last night. He has an awfully big appetite. Maybe it was a king snake. Okay, we are out of here. Well guys, the temperature's really starting to drop. It's starting to feel really good here. Thunder's starting to pick up. feeling some more raindrops, so may not make it much longer here. So we're gonna try to finish up the zoo here before we get poured on. We're still trying to get over there to those primates. Guys, the rain just picked up, and the coyotes have chosen to do the smart thing and stay underneath the palm trees.
Oh, here comes the other one. Here comes the other one. They're saying, hey, it's raining.
Well, I spoke too soon. As soon as I mentioned the rain, it started pouring down rain. Now the coyotes are here hiding underneath or keeping dry underneath the palm trees, as well as the driftwood. You can hear it pouring right behind us. We're underneath the shelter right now. Those coyotes, they can tell they're just a little bit not liking that rain. One is not going to move from that driftwood. He's going to stay underneath there at their little home as long as he can. And we may stay here for a while too, it sounds like. Oh, we got our wish. Definitely cooled down. It's definitely pouring down. We are in the back part of the zoo, so we either are going to have to suck it up, buttercup, get wet, or stay here for a while. Well, they've all huddled underneath the driftwood now. I misspoke earlier. I referred to the red wolf as a coyote, and just because, mostly due to their size, the red wolf is a much smaller wolf that you might see. They resemble more of the size of a, maybe slightly bigger than a coyote. There's only a couple areas in the United States you'll find red wolf. I think I'm thinking one of the areas is the northeastern part of Texas, if I remember right, and then the east coast somewhere on the Carolinas, I think. All right. Well, they've all left their little den. I think they're hiding. I'm not sure where they're hiding. Is there another den over there? As you can see close up, these red wolves are much smaller than the typical gray wolf. Oh, guys, do you think there may be some ponchos in that bag up here? 'Cause I think we could use one right now. I'm sure you guys are getting tired of seeing these beautiful red wolves, but not a lot to see right now with the rain. The red wolves are still considered critically endangered. I think up to 1980 they were only like 19 left, and then they were all brought into managed care, and the Tampa Zoo is one of the facilities that has housed the red wolf over the years. They're being slowly released back into their natural habitat. I mentioned earlier that you can find these red wolves typically are found in like the northeastern part of Texas, North Carolina, coastal lines, and even Florida. Which I was unaware of. Well, we thought the rain was starting to calm down a little bit, but it's coming down hard again. Alright guys, it's pouring down rain, and we chose to venture out to get a little closer to the front, hoping that we might come across another shelter, but no luck. There we go. It comes up nice and wet. Alright guys, well, it was pouring down rain a second ago. We decided to say heck with it and get out. We're kind of rushing towards the front, and just as we got to the front, it started slowing down a little bit, but we are absolutely, totally soaked. You can see completely through my shirt, as well as my shorts. All right, what we have here, we have a warty pig. A Vizian warty pig, if I'm saying that correctly. I don't know what he reminds me of. He's a good size little animal there. Kind of has a panda look to him, a little bit of an anteater to look. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we didn't get to the primates. We got pretty much the entire zoo in, I believe, for the most part. We may have missed an area or two besides the orangutans and monkeys and Is he out?
Maybe. No.
Of course. Well, we haven't had much luck today with some of the bigger animals. The black bear. And trying to find the tiger here. Don't see him out either. All inside right now. Surprise, surprise. More birds. Oh, this is where this is the little bird habitat we entered when we first got to the zoo. I do love the sounds of birds though. As long as they're in nature, not in a cage, annoying the heck out of me inside. Outside in nature, different story. A beautiful little bird there. Let's see if I can zoom into him now. I had my camera set on steady mode earlier, and that was the issue. So I took the steady mode off so I could zoom in. There's this beautiful bird right over here. One of its closest kind of flew away. You can't really see these two off too. There we are. They're pretty birds. Now coming up to another bear. This one leaves out. It's the Malayan Sun Bear. The much smaller bear than the sun bear is much smaller bear than the American black bear. Not sure if that's a normal size. I know the sun bears are smaller type of bear, but so the average male bear only weighs about 145 pounds, so. Well guys, we were able to, the rain stopped, so we were about ready to head out the gate and came across the orangutan. Baby, like little one, he's a brave little thing. Look at him, way up there. A very pleasant smell. Kind of reminds me of some dogs I know. No comment from anyone. Alright guys, these are mandrills. Got that unforgettable butt and face there. I believe they're listed as endangered. They're found in, of course, in Africa, and they're in the Congo region. They say they're the largest of all monkeys. They live in social groups averaging 15 to 200 members. And my hand in the way again, of course, since I'm having problems with my gimbal. Hold on to it kind of tightly so the camera doesn't drop. All right, let's go on to the next. Up, a little ducky. Oh my. may butcher the pronunciation. I think it's pronounced Goonans. Does that sound right? Yeah, red-tailed Goonans. They're found in Central Florida, and the northern, up to the northern Angola and northwestern Zambia region of Africa. I'll mention this real quick. They have these little cheek pouches, and they say they can hold as much food in those little pouches by their mouth than they can in their stomach. Well guys, if a monkey and a skunk ever had a baby, you would have an Angolan colobus, which is what we're looking at right now. Like they're having a little fun grabbing some leaves out of the water. Whoever picks out the smallest leaf has to wash dishes. Some loners over there. And more ducks. Alright guys, let's see what else we have. There's this, I may be butchering the pronunciation, but we believe it's the siamang that we were looking at earlier from the back view. Apologize for my hand getting in the way of the camera again. Hoping to have that resolved once I get my new gimbal here. Hopefully in a week or two. Cute little guys. Oh, we have a little female human. I don't believe they're endangered yet, so I won't go into too much detail about that particular species. Alright guys, I think that's it for the Lowry Zoo. But we managed to get it pretty much all in, I believe. Rain stopped just in time for us to get the
Enjoy the rest of your day here at Zoo Tampa.
primates in. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed our day at the Tampa Lowry Zoo. I know we did. Even with the rain, it cooled off the weather, so it ended up being a nice little visit. As always guys, I just appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button as well as the like button. It does really help my channel, as well as myself. I put a lot of time and effort into these videos. Also hit that notification bell so you can be notified each and every time I post one of these amazing videos. And until next time guys, remember, dreams do come true.